Hello, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Alright, thank you. What a great night, huh? So, my name is Bayu and I work in the restaurant and I actually ditch work to get here because usually in the evening dinner time is quite busy. So, round of applause to 15 of my staff that's covering up for my shift. Thank you. Alright, yeah, so disclaimer, I did not come here with my wife. She's my girlfriend actually. Yeah, we're not married yet. Frequent sex, but not married. So anyway, Azura, I will tell you how will you know when is the girl ready for sex with you. Yeah. So it will be when you transfer her 300,000 K. You come to the hotel room and then she asks for the rest of 500K. That's when you know the girl wants to have sex with you.
Prostitute.
Yes. So I'm going to talk about a bit prostitutions here. I used to be deep into a healthy lifestyle, yeah, because I used to frequently go to health center, spa, yeah. And this one time I got a therapist, which worked there to pay for her tuitions for her master degree. Yeah, and I'm only diploma 3. Yes. So actually, my therapist has higher educations than me, and it scares me. You know, it scares me because usually when you're in a massage room, how would you call it? In the room, yeah, they will make a small talk, right? They will make a small talk like, where are you from? What do you do for work, right? Those kind of things. But imagine if your therapist have higher education than you, the conversation wouldn't be like that. It's like, hey, do you know that penis have like 13,000 blood vessels? And like, oh, really? Like, I'm not ready for that kind of questions. Why don't you tingle 1,200 of the blood vessel there, right? And that's weird. But after a couple of months, I heard that she already graduated and finished her master degree. Round of applause for my therapist. And you know, at that time, I feel proud. Yeah. It's like a parent that watched her kid graduated and damn, and I talked to my dick, look, we did it, man. We paid for her college. Okay, so don't forget to tip your therapist because you might continue her study, yeah? Thank you. And talking about prostitutions, is anyone here is from Bandung or have been lived in Bandung before? Oh, great. Okay, so you must be familiar with one of the biggest, the big 4 prostitutions in Bandung, yeah, called Saritem. Okay. Mbak, so giggling on Saritem. Have you been there before? Have your husband been there before? So for those who don't know Saritem, yeah, for me it's like the most safest place. I use double in most safest place for prostitutions in Indonesia because 2 things. First, it's located in the main road, yeah, and then there's a small road leading to the Saritem Road, yeah, it's called Saritem Road, and you can look for 2 signs to look for the Saritem Road. The first one is a sign called Polsek Andir, yeah. So at the front of the prostitution gang is a police station, so there will not be a raid, yeah. You can rest assured. The worst thing can happen is that you're like a roadblock and they're checking your license and registration. That's the worst thing can happen. And you can still go fuck as long as you wear your helmet, so no worries. Protection first, so no worries. And the second one is like the big signage here, like a gapura that said, welcome to the boarding house area of Pesantren Dar Al Tauba. Okay. So you will not have any ormas raid on your prostitution room. It will be safe, 100% safe, yeah. And you know what's amazing about Saritem is not those, it's safe because of those 2 things and 2 sides, but because in the cashier they have EDC machine, so you can pay by debit card or credit card. I mean, you need to apply for a ADC machine right to the bank. How did you even apply for an ADC machine in prostitution? What did you tell to the teller? And the first thing in my mind when I see that is, what kind of bank promo they have? Like, maybe they have like an happy hour, yeah, because usually you start at the early evening and then near subuh, all the sex worker is already tired, so it's a bit 2 for 1 maybe, or I don't know, yeah. But I can imagine how they apply for the EDC machine there. The best thing they can say is that they work in I don't know, maybe seafood storage or something. Yeah, because you can just set out an empty room that has been used that night and then say, hey, this is the room that you used to store a lobster because it's going to smell like a fish market anyway. So, so yeah, that's it. But I never used the prostitution service in Saritem because I'm a healthy person, like I mentioned before. I only went to the spa. But but this one time, I accompanied my friends, yeah, who's adrenaline junkie, to Saritem, and like, why are you going to Saritem to look for adrenaline, man? You can go bungee jumping. No, you don't know. When you lick the pussy of a sex worker there, you don't know what kind of disease that you will get. Like, it was adrenaline, man. You go down to the how you call it, the whore, yeah. You go down there, you lick there, and then adrenaline comes up, and you start high-fiving the therapist. Woo! It's crazy, man. And I told him, aren't you afraid that you were getting sick, like, I don't know, gonorrhea or something? You should go wash your mouth. Okay lah. So I told him that there's a Alpha Mart there. Go buy Listerine and wash your mouth. So he went there to the store and he came back, oh no, Listerine is sold out. Shit, man, you're in danger. Rest assured, there's a tukang pempek over there. You know that the vaginal area has a pH balance of 3.5 and cuko pempek have 2.7 pH balance. So it's more acidic than the vaginal area, so the bacteria in your mouth will die. So just kumur-kumur with cukang pempek. Okay. So that's a weird joke. Anyway, I mentioned before that I came with my girlfriend and she know all about this story because I told her everything. But this one time we have a conversation about one of the content creator that's just being arrested. Yeah. You know, the one with lots of E's on the back of his name, on her names, yeah. Is arrested because of the public indecency in the airport. And you know, in the news, they shows that the evidence a lot of dildos. Yeah, so they put all the dildos on the tables, yeah. And that table is going to smell like a fish market for sure. And you know, my girlfriend said this, that that's gross. That's going to smell. And we didn't even know that if the police already washed those dildos, right? I have dildos and I always trim them. I was like, what? Trim? Is anybody here have a dildos, ladies? Did anybody know that any dildos they need trimming? What kind of fucking dildos needs trimming? Are you fucking using jenglot to masturbate or what? Because you need to trim the hair and the nails, like, and you need to feed them blood. And I mean, that's crazy. I mean, my girlfriend is crazy, lah. And yeah, I think that will be all for me tonight because I don't want to go back to jacking off tonight because she broke up with me. Thank you very much.